Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It's that time
for all
of
of
year.
our liberal audience members.
Wow.
Sorry.
That was
If you're liberal, we still love you. We just think you're wrong. That's all.
Dude. Hey, we're not going to get into politics on the pod.
Never.
Because we never have before, and
We
won't
haven't,
now.
and we will never.
It's actually funny. Like, some people, I turn people onto the pod sometimes, and I don't know where they stand politically.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like I've had people reach out to me. They're like, dude, I'm like halfway through season 1. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, do they know where I stand politically yet?
Just wait. Just wait till.
If they don't, they will. But like,
Well, it's fun because we're
I'm
like.
just waiting for somebody to like come in and look at me and be like, yeah, we're not friends.
I don't want to talk to you. It's fun because we don't talk about like anything even remotely political, like 2/3 of episodes. And then every once in a while, we'll just drop something that's like, whoa.
Like Joe Exotic being president. Remember that little sweetheart?
Yeah.
Or running for president. I suppose that
wasn't super political. That was.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing. I suppose that's still an accurate, factual.
Is he still running? I have no idea.
I haven't heard about it.
I haven't either.
Haven't seen any infomercials.
No.
Any campaigning.
Nope.
Joe, you need to get on your campaigning.
He really does.
If you'd like to sponsor us,
we will shout your praises from the rooftops if you give us the right amount of money. Honestly, we'll campaign for anyone if you give us the money. I have
This is a legitimate question. Like, would we endorse people for presidencies if they paid us to do it? Like, regardless of who it was. If Joe Biden,
I wouldn't.
Okay, we're both conservatives,
right?
Republic conservatives,
right?
If Joe Biden reached out to us and was like, "Hey, $50,000 to shout us out on the podcast,"
that'd be tough. That'd be really tough.
Be an interesting dilemma. Like,
the problem is he never would after his team heard this segment right here.
This segment right now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, who knows? Maybe maybe it's like you know how Satan corrupts believers.
Yeah.
And says, "Hey, you're a believer. Do this bad thing," right?
And we're just corrupted by the.
Maybe they're like, "Hey, there's a Republican. What if we got Republicans to endorse us?"
An attack from the inside.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do
for
it.
$50K. I mean,
for $50K, you wouldn't do it. I would totally do it. With the amount of listeners we have, we wouldn't change anyone's mind.
But it would hurt. It would go against everything in me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't endorse him and the things he stands for.
Joe Biden for president, everyone.
He's doing it for free. Let's start the podcast.
You know what I was thinking about before we started the episode?
Tell me.
This is like the cold open before the cold open.
Yeah.
After the cold open.
It's the Christmas special. It's just cold opens. We're going to hit the intro music like 18 times.
We'll just do this a bunch of times. You know what I was thinking about?
What were you thinking
I
about?
was thinking about how the Simpsons predict the future.
I've seen some of those clips.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think they do it?
I think part of it is...
Okay. Sorry to interrupt
go
you,
ahead.
but do you think it's real? And
I think some
so,
of the clips you see or some of the memes are edited / just fake altogether.
Okay.
I think some of them, it's just, they've had, 33, 34 seasons of the show?
Yeah, something like that.
So they just have so much stuff that 99% of their stuff about the future didn't actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 1% that does is the part you think you see,
Gotcha.
know. And then everyone's like, oh, but no one's talking about the 99% of the time where they inaccurately predicted.
Yeah, but
because no one cares,
a fiction
obviously.
show doesn't get to like a fictional show doesn't get to not, like you said the 99% that they're not right about predicting the future. It's just fiction. So
right, no,
any
that's not what
fiction
I'm
is
saying,
just incorrectly predicting the future.
I'm saying that right.
That's funny. Narnia, you did a terrible
that's
job.
Such a garbage. It's all wrong. It's all none of it happened. Star Wars? I guess we don't know yet.
Could.
Or
I mean, it's
wait.
no, a galaxy far,
we don't
far
know.
away.
We have no. Maybe,
But it's a long time ago. Yeah. Okay. So maybe. Maybe the X-Men.
I give it a 3
wrong.
out of 10. X-Men 0 out of 10.
Literally wrong. Most of the movies are set in the 1970s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong.
And I haven't even seen them. Maybe by the time this comes out, I have.
I'm watching Apocalypse now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. which is a good one. That's the one I've seen the most though, so it's like taking me a while to get through it because I'm not like super
you don't really
sucked
care
in.
because you're like, yep, seen it.
I'm like, yep,
seen
seen it. But the next one is Dark Phoenix.
That's the newest one.
That's the newest one,
Yeah.
so I'm actually excited about that. Well, I think it's the newest one, maybe, because it sort of depends on like your opinion on like what fits into the timeline.
Right. It's maybe not the newest chronologically, but it's,
well, no,
you're
but
saying,
even that, because like some people consider Deadpool like part of the X-Men movies,
gotcha.
and I don't know if like the newest Deadpool is out yet. I think really watch the Deadpool movies, but
Deadpool 3 is coming out. Deadpool is part of the MCU, I think, technically.
Mm-hmm. But a different.
Because
wait,
I just read somewhere that Deadpool 3 is the only MCU movie coming out in 2024.
Oh, but is it like the only Marvel movie coming out in 2024? No.
I don't think so.
Wait, it's the only MCU movie coming out in 2024?
Yeah.
Oh, they better get their stuff together. Like if they're going to take a year off, it better be for good reason. That's what I mean. Like
maybe Deadpool is going to be really good. I don't know.
It's got Wolverine in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin's like, yeah.
No,
I'm
just saying I probably won't see it because it's R. But
true. I probably won't see it either.
Not like R, like a that's R.
No, that's rated R. That is R.
Not like, okay, there's 3 F-bombs, so then they had to do it.
No.
It's like, no, this one's R.
No, yep.
Yep, I can see that. I gotcha. That makes sense. Anyway.
That's funny. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good.
No, but I'm excited to see what it means for Wolverine to be in.
Yeah, is it a different Wolverine?
It's Hugh Jackman.
Well, yeah, but is it like a variant?
I don't know. Because like I was talking about, I guess it's like a few weeks back, like Wolverine is so overused in those movies that you really don't know. There could be just like multiple Wolverines. He's the only, I think he might be, well, he's not in X-Men First. Oh, yes, he is. I think he's the only like person that's in every single X-Men movie.
Dang.
But like every movie with X-Men in the title. Because he's in X-Men First Class. He's in Days of Future Past.
Isn't the bald guy in the wheelchair in all of them?
Yeah, but that actor changes.
Oh, the only actor in all of them.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's in X-Men Apocalypse or not. I haven't seen him yet, and I can't remember. Oh, yes, he is in X-Men Apocalypse. Okay. I don't know if he's in Dark Phoenix. I've never seen that movie. And then I think after Dark Phoenix, it starts at like X-Men, which he's in that, and then X2, which he's in that, and then X-Men The Last Stand, which I know he's in that. And then it's like X-Men Wolverine, which he's not in. No, I'm just kidding. So, good for him. Good for Hugh Jackman. He must have just like signed a thing being like, I have to be in all these movies.
Yeah. Probably. Or people know, or they know that he sells tickets.
If he's just in the cast list.
Yeah.
Remember when he was on the cast list for
Endgame?
Yes,
I was just thinking about that.
Oh, dude, that was wild. Everybody's freaking out.
There was all kinds of people on that cast list. I feel like I saw like, I don't know who else was on there. I remember seeing a lot of like crazy stuff. Like I think Ryan Reynolds was on there at one point. Yeah. Just random characters.
I think Brie Larson was too.
She was in the movie.
What?
Brie Larson?
Oh, I meant Jennifer Lawrence. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
It's not that surprising to you.
Those are different people. Two, like most of the time, blonde women.
Ian, that's so offensive.
Is it?
I don't know. We'll let the audience decide.
Guys, let me know if that's offensive. Okay.
Should we start the episode? Let's hit that music.
So, I wanted to talk about this a few weeks back, but I totally spaced on it and I forgot.
Yeah.
But I was
So now it's in the Christmas special. I just got to keep saying Christmas special so that everyone knows it's a Christmas special.
Yeah, guys, Merry Christmas, by the way. I hope you got everything that you wanted and nothing that you asked for, because most of the time you don't really want what you ask for.
That's deep.
Yeah. It's real. Question for you, Colin.
Yeah.
When you are walking, okay, I want you to
paint me a picture.
Yeah, let me paint you a picture. Okay. You're walking to a restroom in a restaurant.
Okay.
Restroom, restaurant.
Yep. Double
Okay.
rest. I can remember that.
Double rest. Okay. It's kind of one of those ones that's like, not a lot of people go to the bathroom at this restaurant, right?
Okay.
Just imagine that. It's maybe a more high-end spot. Like you have to take
Sure.
you have to loosen your belt. You know what I mean? You're wearing a belt to this restaurant.
Gotcha.
You walk in and you take a left,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And there's this little hallway.
Yep.
And then there's a female, male on both sides.
I would go in the male.
Okay. But my question for you is the male, which side is the male on?
Which side? So, okay.
You're walking down a hallway.
Yep.
There's
Which
a
way
left and a right.
is the hallway, so, and if I'm entering the hallway, did I go straight into it, or was it like I
You
go a
walk-
little bit in and then
you
turn
walked
to
into
one
the
side?
doorway, turn to your left, and there's a hallway.
Okay. And then there's
Which
Are they
side?
both on the wall, or is one on the wall and then one on like the corner, the end of the hallway?
No, there's no corners.
So they're both on.
So you walk to the end of the hallway, and one is like you have to turn to your right to enter, and one you have to turn to your left to enter.
I don't know if this building makes sense architecturally.
Okay, yes, it does. Look, hallway.
Yep.
Okay, 2 walls of the hallway.
Yep.
Boom, like
Yep.
that. Okay,
Right.
door.
But we just turned this way to get into this hallway.
Yeah,
Right. So then there's restaurant right here. So one of these bathrooms.
there's not all
going-
restaurant here. There's some tables here,
and the
and then a
restaurant
wall,
ends right
and
there.
It goes like that.
Okay, whatever.
It works.
Um,
I was literally just there.
So if the doors are opposite one another,
Yes. What side is the
men's is going to
restroom?
be on the right.
Why?
It just is.
Every time.
Yeah, I don't see them a lot where they're directly facing each other like that though.
Okay, but either way, a men's bathroom
Is
is
on the
almost
right.
always on the right-hand side. And
It's not at
I
Walmart, I don't
noticed
think.
that.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I noticed that, and I started freaking out. I was like, what's going on? They're always on the right. And I'm
Mhm.
like, is there a building code that's just like men's bathroom on the right? Maybe. I don't know. Are plumbers just like, we're going to put the urinals in this
I think
one?
it just happened that way sometime, and everyone's like, "Yeah, let's just go with
It's
it."
always on the right.
Consistency.
And I'm like, is it just me? I don't know.
Am I
so That's
crazy?
why I'm asking you. But you said men's going to be on the right side.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I don't know why I'm so blown away by it, but like
I
the
don't
fact
either,
that it's so
honestly.
consistent
Mm-hmm.
that somebody's out there saying men's bathroom, we're going to put it on the right
Yeah,
every time.
it's probably more than just one person, but
Well,
yeah.
somebody out there started it, and
Someone
they're
started it.
training up people to be in that position to make that call. I want to make that call. I want to be the guy that makes that call.
Yeah, I want to get to decide which room is
Yeah.
on which side. That's interesting. I guess I just don't know.
You don't even know what to say.
I
You're
don't.
speechless.
Exactly.
You're speechless.
I'm in a state of shock right now.
You are.
Mhm.
And rightfully so, because it's kind of a crazy thing.
It really is.
That's all I got. I just wanted to mention it because it's like totally wild.
It's pretty wild. It's honestly the craziest thing I've heard in the past couple of weeks.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I have a pretty crazy life too.
I know.
You know.
I know. You just painted your brake calipers.
I painted my brake calipers. I didn't just. I mean, it's Christmas, so it was
True.
it was like a month ago. We're recording this early in case anyone couldn't tell.
I don't know how they would tell besides you just telling them. Maybe I shaved.
Can you imagine?
Maybe I shaved my mustache off. And people are like, whoa, he's got his mustache back.
Yeah. Maybe I'm bald.
Dude, don't say that.
Don't
That's so sad.
don't talk that way. Speak life.
Speak Live. Who sings that song? Speak
Toby
Live.
Mac.
Speak Live. Toby Mac. Opinion on Toby Mac.
I don't like it very much.
Me neither. I got oop.
Ian, don't do this to me.
You could just leave it. No,
No.
no,
Has her episode come out yet?
no.
Is she gonna have an episode?
Yeah, she'll have an
course.
episode once we're in our house.
Oh.
Because
Because you're all married and whatnot.
yeah,
You don't believe in doing podcasts before marriage?
no,
No.
no.
You're a
no.
Christian.
Correct.
Yes. Saving your first podcast for marriage.
My fiance got in my car the other day, and she goes, "Why are you playing Toby Mac?" And it was literally Jordan Feliz, and I was
Oh.
like,
Why am I marrying you?
"Doesn't Ed Bassmaster do that?"
That's a great That's a great series.
I bet that sounds so great in people's ears.
Their earbuds like fly out of their ears as the air like shoots out of it. Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, okay. That's all I have to say on that.
All right. Let's start the episode.
Yeah, let's start. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys. We're gonna kick off today's episode with a little bit of some DMs from our friend Dexter.
Hey, Dexter.
And others.
Dexter's DMs, if you will.
Yeah. Dexter, it was great to have you on the pod a while back. Definitely. Oh, hey, these people liked our reel. That's awesome. Guys,
Sweet.
go like our reels. So we got 3 questions today.
Nice.
I didn't know when we started recording this, I didn't know when we planned on recording this that it would be the Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, our things aren't Christmas themed.
We could modify the questions to make them Christmas themed.
Oh my gosh, one of the questions is Christmas themed.
Nice.
I didn't even know. That's awesome.
Well, why don't you read it?
Wow.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
So my fiance asks, fave part AB, Christmas and sign, why?
I don't even know what she just said.
Let me translate.
Yeah, please.
Favorite part about Christmas and why?
About and why.
Colin hates this question.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Colin's like, but why do you need to know?
I'll give you the favorite part, but I'm not giving you the why.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I just really don't like Christmas.
Really?
No.
Please elaborate.
I
That's
love-
good content.
I love
Keep
Christmas.
going. Just pretend you don't.
Ever since the accident, I'm just...
Let's move on. So like I said earlier, we're going to start the episode out with some Dexter's DMs. Fave part about Christmas and why? I would have to say the presents. I'll just be honest, okay? We were having this conversation down at the dinner table before we recorded this. And people who look you in the eye and say, I don't really like the gift part of Christmas. You're just, one, either you're lying, or two, you just like to ruin stuff for other people. Listen here, bucko. It's the best part. Like, it's the best part. Who doesn't like waking up and just like giving gifts for existing? Like, hey, good job breathing air. It's almost like your birthday, except there's like usually more gifts.
Yeah.
Actually, I suppose it depends.
Depends on the family.
Depends on the family. So like, actually, for my birthday, I probably get more gifts than I do for Christmas, because my parents get me a gift, or I believe my parents have like a dollar amount that they spend on each child, and so like depending on the gift, maybe I get multiple, maybe I get one,
right,
and then I get one gift from another sibling. We draw names, so I usually end up with about 2 or 3, which is great, but like. For my birthday, I get one from each sibling and one from my parents.
Sure.
So now we're looking at like 6 presents.
That's more than 2 or 3.
And then I have a fiance that usually gives me gifts.
For Christmas and birthday.
I think we're skipping birthdays this year because we're getting married.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Yeah.
Just because she says that doesn't mean she's going to. So I would be prepared just in case.
But her birthday is first. So what do I do then? She goes, haha, I didn't want to.
I don't know if she's going to listen to this or not, but I would definitely get her something if I were you.
Would you?
I would.
What if it's just like something small? I could do something small, I guess.
Something small but meaningful.
Yeah. Like
a handwritten note.
Or a customized T-shirt.
There you go.
With the handwritten note on it.
With her face on. Get her.
Oh my gosh. Guys, listen. I know it's Christmas morning, but...
It's not Christmas morning. This comes out on Thursday.
Oh, my bad.
This is like...
I know Christmas is over, technically, but Merry Christmas.
Technically.
Happy New Year.
In the most technical sense of the term, but...
Happy New Year. But next year, the most personal gift you can give somebody is a handwritten note. The second most personal gift you can give somebody is a customized T-shirt. With today's technology and AI, you could easily put that handwritten note onto the T-shirt.
I like the use of the term AI. That's very right now.
Yeah.
Just like if you want something to sound high tech, just say AI.
Yeah.
AI.
This podcast,
machine learning, generative AI.
Through the use of our Zoom
AI.
podcast recorder and AI, we are able to create an enhanced experience where where artificial intelligence, where the listener can use their frontal lobe
and AI
to pick up sound waves through their
AI
ear canals into the brain
and interpret that
into the processing of AI, so that you can hear about the podcast.
Maybe we should rename the podcast the
AI.
Recap GPT. What do you think?
The Recap GPT. I don't even get what GPT is.
It stands for something, but I can't remember what it was.
Chat generative processing terminal.
I know it's none of those.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps.
I think about actually processing. It could be that.
Boom. AI.
I'm intelligent.
AI. Okay, Colin. Fave part of Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, presents is up there. Although I will say that it becomes less of a big part of Christmas as you get older, for sure.
Amen.
Like when I was little, that was all I cared about with
Correct.
Christmas. But now it's like I would still really like Christmas without presents.
Yeah, same.
It's just fun. It's just fun.
It's just fun. It's just fun.
It's just so fun.
It's fun to have fun, and it's fun to be fun, and Christmas is that for me.
That's so good. I love that.
I would also say, this is real talk, church is one of my favorite parts of Christmas. I love having the privilege of being involved in like Christmas Eve services and being able to play on the band for those things, and it just always feels like the next level. You're like, whoa, Christmas Eve service is like next, like that's a big deal. That's big time, right? It's like the Super Bowl for church, and yeah, I like.
Ian's just having a little bit of a coughing fit over there. He's fine. I might have to finish this by myself, honestly.
Oh my! I'm sorry, you guys.
He's back. He's good. No.
Okay.
Should we start the podcast?
Yeah, let's start. We actually have a couple more Dexter DMs to get this rolling here.
Yeah.
So next question comes from Dexter himself.
My goodness.
He says,
I like how we go back and forth on whether or not the DMs are anonymous. You just never know if we're going to say your name or not.
I mean, if it's like somebody out there that I'm like, oh, I don't know who this is. Like maybe
Sure.
I wouldn't say their name. But
or if they specifically say, keep this anonymous, would you? Or something like that.
yeah, nobody's ever said that.
But if they did.
If they did, I probably would. Maybe.
It depends on if I feel. If I'm feeling crazy.
Feeling crazy. Okay. Dexter says, if you were recruited as an Avenger, what superpower would you have? Now, before you answer, have we talked about like what superpowers we would have? Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We've talked about superpowers
I could
a
actually
little bit.
really use a cough drop, but don't have one. It's in the other room. So
Sorry.
what do I do?
Nothing you can do.
Do I get up and go get one?
Do you want to?
Part of me does.
All right. Pause.
We have a couple more Dexter DMs to get into. Dexter asks, if you were recruited as an Avenger, what superpower would you have? Have we talked about superpowers?
We've talked about superpowers, like in some ways. We did like some of the
Would you rather?
rathers. We got to bring back Would You Rather.
I will just say that was probably the peak of the recap podcast.
Oh, come on.
Would you rather fly while holding your breath? Or
Our
have super
best
strength
days are
only
still
with
ahead
your
of
eyes?
us. If you ask Instagram,
Are they?
our
Oh,
peak was the
alpha male.
No, that was YouTube. YouTube liked or didn't like, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
That one, the your dream car versus the Corolla.
That's the dumbest one.
I know. But it's got like 40,000 views on Instagram.
Does it really?
Yeah.
40,000?
Yes. And like 10,000 likes. So we got a really good ratio too.
That's awesome. if you were recruited by the Avengers, what superpower would you have? Now, this is a pretty easy question for me. Okay, as a Marvel fan, as a boy in the early 21st century. Okay, I think about superpowers a lot. I love superpowers. I wish I had many superpowers. Now, there's a depth to this question because I think of like, okay, what superpowers would I want? Should I just pick a character and be like, I want Spider-Man superpowers? Because if I'm being honest, those would be the
That's what I
ones
was going to ask. Yeah, can I just pick Spider-Man?
You could, yeah.
That's what I pick then. That's what I'm picking.
But there's also like a depth that goes beyond that because I ask myself, okay, Spider-Man would be the coolest, but what would be the most useful? Right? Like do I have the like the right, like, what am I trying to say here?
I just don't know.
Do I have enough discipline to be able to say, yes, that's cooler, but this is better. This is more useful. It's better for humanity as a whole. Right?
So what's your
Professor X?
What can he do again?
Telekinesis, mind reading. He can get inside your head.
Right.
He can freeze like entire rooms of people, just make them stop what they're doing. He can read people's minds. He can like talk to people inside their head if they're on the other end of the planet. He can maneuver through with the use of Cerebro, which is like this thing that just kind of enhances his abilities. He can like almost like shuffle through the entirety of the population of the Earth.
Oh, cool.
And like pick out mutants. Just like very powerful.
Yeah.
And it's cool because he doesn't have like some random energy based power.
Right.
Which is
it's
cool.
Specific. It's not just like generic energy based power.
Generic,
as we say.
like plasma. Like
I shoot plasma energy out of my hands.
Yeah.
And how much damage does it do? It depends on the bad guy.
Some people it just
sometimes
destroys.
it just
some
like
people
some people
it
instantly kills you. Some of them it's like it just kind of hurts.
some of them, if they put their arm up, it kind of like blocks it.
Yeah, it bounces off.
But then later in the fight scene, if I do it when they are like really mad, it'll blow them up.
They'll just die right there.
That's awesome. No, but
you do Professor X, huh?
Professor X has some really cool powers. Maybe I would do Professor. I don't know.
You just don't know.
I think that Havoc is. Sorry, I've been watching the X-Men right now, so I'm really into the X-Men. I think that Havoc is
Remind me who that
one of
is.
the coolest energy-based powers. He's Cyclops' brother. Okay. So Cyclops shoots plasma energy stuff out of his eyes. And Havoc can basically become the energy that he's shooting and just like everywhere, shoot it everywhere.
Sure.
Like he can aim it if he wants. He can throw like a ring of it if he want, like boomerang it kind of thing. And he's just like super cool. He's a bad boy.
Just super cool.
So that's cool. I think that Beast is a cool one too. He's like just ridiculously smart, ridiculously smart, and he's like a big blue monster.
That's what they call me.
What's not to like? What's not to like about that?
Yeah.
Right? Magneto.
Now you're just saying
like
X-Men.
the power to control metal. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Deadpool's a really cool character too.
He's pretty cool.
Although I actually think Deadpool's only power is that he like can't die.
He just regenerates.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's actually like an X.
That's
and
an X-Men, like every other superhero, he has strength.
True.
Mustn't forget that.
Mustn't forget. Also, it's a very X-Men thing when like.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ian's cough drop is not doing a lot for him, it appears.
Guys, I think I'll be better by next week.
Now, some crazy time travel stuff going on. Next week is
I know, it's
like
crazy.
a month
They'll
ago.
be like, he hasn't been sick for so long.
So long.
Jeez.
We can get through this.
It's when their character regenerates. That's very X-Men-y.
That's also very like CW superhero-y.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean those are all cool. Those are cool options. I'm sticking with Spider-Man because I just don't care about other people. It's about what's most fun for me. And swinging on webs through the city is just fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So that's the answer, Dexter. Thanks for asking. Good question.
Bonus question from Dexter.
Yeah.
Goes.
Is this one of the three or is this 2.5?
It's one of the three.
Okay. So it's...
He says, bonus. How would you use that power to single-handedly take down Thanos?
That's a...
Now, if I'm going with one of the many powers that I picked, no. If I'm going with Professor
I
X.
chose everything.
That's funny.
Let's be honest. If most of the Avengers could have taken down Thanos single-handedly if they just tried hard enough.
Well, if he didn't have the Infinity Stones, they easily could have.
If they would have... There's so many mistakes that were made along the way.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Or,
just like... I think in general...
Like continuity errors?
Just in... No. Just like in general in superhero movies where they stand there and wait to see what he's going to do rather than just immediately killing him.
Yeah, that's true. But then there wouldn't be a movie.
Right. It's like... we've talked about this before, maybe not in the pod, but like on every single episode of The Flash ever, when there's a new metahuman, he runs over. They don't even know he's there because he's running so fast. He stops, stands there, and waits for them to throw whatever generic energy-based power they have at him.
Or just like say the evil thing that they're going to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to stop you.
And they're like,
and
no.
they're like, no, you're not. And then he's like, oh, wait, guys, I can't stop him. And then they're like, come back to the lab, Barry.
Right.
And he gets
Here's
back
what
to
we
the
figured
lab.
out. If you run in a circle around him at this speed...
At Mach 7,000.
But I've never run
I've
that
never
fast
run that
before.
fast before.
But I have to try. Barry, you could die. I have to do this.
Caitlin, who's going to protect Central City if I'm not around? I don't know. Maybe
one of the other 18,000
metahumans.
metahumans. They just run in circles around the guy.
And then he
just
runs
like
in
screaming,
circles around the guy.
and he can't quite do it. And Iris comes on the earpiece and it's like, run, Barry,
run. Barry, run. Or like, actually, sometimes it's Iris. It's usually just like whatever character is influencing him at the
moment. Could be
Cisco.
Could be Caitlin.
Patty
could
Spivot.
Be some version of
Patty Spivot. No, I'm just kidding.
Could be some version of Harrison Wells. I don't know.
Yeah, some version.
What we're saying is it's not a very good show, but also it's a great show.
It was a great show.
When we were like 13.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like I can respect it.
If you're watching this and you're 13, The Flash could be the show for you.
Go watch The Flash.
I think all of it's on Netflix.
It is. Yep. Okay.
How would I defeat Thanos?
Pretty easy, honestly. Just like get inside his head because I am Professor X and I could just tell him to like literally drop the gauntlet and kill himself.
Yeah.
If I want to. So. That's probably why Professor X wasn't in the thing.
Yep. They couldn't. They're like, oh crap.
Crap. We can't put Professor X.
This is not going to work. He would just save the day.
He would just...
Then we would have no reason to kill off Iron Man. Spoiler alert.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. Merry Christmas to you. It's the Christmas episode. Spider-Man would be trickier. I don't think he could single-handedly defeat Thanos. I think if we're going on like later Spider-Man iterations, especially if we go in the direction I think they're going to go with the movies, or like
with the Spider-Man movies?
What?
Is that what you're saying with the Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like where they're at the comics.
Yeah.
If he can get like the whole Spider-Verse of just like an army of Spider-Mans,
that would be sick.
I think they could do it. They can make it happen.
Yeah. They just all like pull on his gauntlet. They'd each grab a finger. Then he couldn't like
he couldn't do it.
See, here's the deal. Thanos is not that scary. Like he's just a guy trying to be the president.
But at the same time and kill half of people.
Yeah, but it was necessary.
He had to do it, you guys. The other thing that
he didn't kill them. He didn't kill them.
You're right. They ceased to exist.
They ceased to exist. It's very merciful of him.
Yes.
He killed his daughter. He didn't kill.
You're right. Important distinction.
My word.
What?
Can I say this thing?
Say it.
I saw this edit. It was, oh my word, it was so funny. It was the scene where Thanos throws Gamora off the cliff.
Yes.
That was it. It was so funny. No, I'm just kidding.
That is so funny.
He throws Gamora off. It's all the dramatic music and stuff. And then he wakes up in the soul pond or whatever with the thing in his hand, and he opens his hand and it goes, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?" It's like, boom, roasted, dude. That was hilarious.
That's kind of funny. The other thing, though, is that same thing I was saying earlier. Like, if people didn't just hesitate in these movies, it would all be over.
Yeah.
Also applies to Thanos. Like, especially after he has the reality stone and he can just rewrite reality. I feel like he wouldn't have to fight as hard as he is when he can just, like, poof.
Mm-hmm.
Now reality can be whatever I want.
Now reality can be whatever
That was such a great... I'm not... Looking back, both Infinity War and Endgame are just... They're okay movies. I mean, they're great. They're good.
Yeah.
But they're not like the perfect movie I thought they were right after getting out of the theater.
True.
But they were insane experiences to watch those for the first time.
Dude, for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish somebody out there would create another movie franchise that like got to the point though where like they had billions. Probably. Yeah, they probably had billions of people hooked on this story. And like the climax of it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And then
now we're like, here. How do we keep this rolling?
I know. Let's make garbage movies.
Somebody goes, we hire new people.
We kill off all the characters people like and then replace them with unlikable ones. What do you think?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're promoted.
Yes.
How about you run Marvel now? Anyway, let's start the podcast.
Let's start it.
Welcome back to the Recap Podcast. What do we got? What do we got going today, Ian?
Well, today we're going to be taking a look at this little game that I have.
Nice.
I'm about to pull it up here, but it's going to take me a second, so you're going to have to stall.
Guys, we just want to thank you so much for listening to the podcast. This is our Christmas special, and we just hope you had a really Merry Christmas. The Recap Podcast is so thankful for your listenership, and if you have been enjoying this episode so far or have enjoyed the podcast generally, be sure to leave a like or a comment or a 5-star review somewhere, or just tell a friend about the podcast. Do I have to keep talking, or we're ready to go?
I got it. We're ready.
Sweet.
We're ready. That was great, man.
Thanks. I practiced.
So today we're going to be looking at the top 10 strangest company mottos out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I guessing what company it is or something?
You can guess if we want to make it. Oh, did
I
just
say game?
Did I say game?
I was trying to figure.
Sorry. We could. I think you get most of them.
Okay. Well,
but
we said game, so we have to now.
Okay, otherwise so we'll start out here. This is funny. There's like little articles about why they're bad.
Here's why it's funny.
Okay, here we go. Slogan number 1.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh, that's Under Armour.
Yes, it is.
These are the worst ones?
Yeah, strangest.
Oh, strangest. Mm-hmm. That's a response to Just Do It, right?
Well, the idea. Here we go. See, so it says, on the surface, Under Armour's current slogan, I will, isn't bad. Just like Just Do It. It lacks context, but feels vaguely inspirational enough.
Mm-hmm.
Where it starts to downhill is when you start adding the interchangeable lines that come before I will. Take this one. Gave me the idea for this post. Oh, run with fight. I will.
What?
I don't get it.
Run with fight?
I'm sorry. I don't get what it said there. Anyway, I will.
This is great. Yeah, that's a fine one.
Yeah.
It's vaguely inspirational, like they said.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, it means nothing.
No.
Just Do It kind of means something.
Yeah.
Like go for it.
Yeah, Just Do It's cool because, like, I don't know. It's vaguely inspirational. You know, it's like, don't make excuses for why you can't do something. Mm-hmm. Just freaking do it. See what I did there? I put freaking in it. What's the next one, Ian?
Impossible is nothing.
I got nothing with that one. It sounds like an athletic company, maybe. Is it Nike?
No.
I'm just naming athletic companies.
Really? Nike?
Oh wait, yeah, that's.
It is Adidas. Adidas.
Yeah.
Impossible is nothing.
I've never heard that in my
How
life.
can impossible, an adjective, be nothing?
Is that really what it says?
Yeah.
This doesn't make
A quantity?
sense. How can
it be nothing? A quantity. Is anything really impossible? What is nothing anyway? It's going to do some, or I'm going to go read some canvas.
This article
This is wild.
someone should do a top 10 worst articles. And
Okay, the next one is a movie.
okay,
Which makes no sense.
like a tagline for the movie.
It must be, yeah. It is The Battle for Eternity Begins. I don't think you've seen this movie, so
I don't know.
it's Gods of Egypt.
I never even heard of it. Gods of Egypt.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was pretty dumb. I watched it.
Cool.
I
I wonder what they know about the pyramids.
Good question.
That's a reference
go.
to a few months ago for anyone who's listening.
Oh yeah,
With Micaiah.
a few months ago.
Couple months. Few
Probably
months.
a month.
It was already
A little bit less
like
than
3 weeks
My
ago.
word. Wow.
This is coming
That's
out
crazy.
in around a month. So
That's
a couple
wild.
months ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, you don't know this company, but
Nice.
the tagline is "Enjoy Better," which I could get behind that. Like enjoy better. It's Time Warner Cable.
I know Time Warner.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like Warner Brothers,
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. Do they have a
I
logo?
think it's their cable company.
That makes sense since it says cable.
Yeah, like cable TV.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy better. Yeah, it's hard to tell what it's saying. Like, are you enjoying are you enjoying better? Like, are you
Yeah.
doing a better job enjoying, or are you
Oh, that's a good
enjoying like
question.
better content?
But it's cable, so it's all the same content. Are you enjoying the same content?
Are you in?
but
are you-
better?
right.
Are you enjoying the fact
I think
that this content?
I think
is
one of
better
those
than
is
what's the
grammatically
same?
incorrect.
Probably.
One or both.
Yeah. Okay.
Which that article would be all over. They love grammar. They
Mhm.
love tearing apart their grammar.
Yes, they
Their
do.
slogans.
Number 6. Truth in engineering.
That's tough. It doesn't. My initial thought was like a auto manufacturer,
Mm.
but is that right?
What
Your
was
reaction?
What was your next thought?
I didn't have one because I thought they don't tend to focus on their engineering. They tend to focus more on like the final product.
That's true.
Truth in engineering. Is it? It almost sounds like a medical company, like drug. What is it? Is it Pfizer?
Audi.
Dang it! Should have gone with it.
Did you ever think Audi to yourself?
Well, I probably would have gone something German because people talk about the German engineering.
Mm.
Audi's German, right?
I
I think
don't
so.
know.
It's at least not American.
I don't know.
Anywhere outside of America, I don't know.
I don't do.
Even places in America.
I don't do
sometimes.
outside America. I
No.
don't do that.
I don't. It just doesn't
I
exist.
keep
to me.
stuff inside America. I don't do outside. Okay.
Ugh.
Number 7. Be your way.
Oof, that one is bad. Be your way.
Be your way.
Just be, but do it your way.
But do it your way. But be it
Is that
the way you
so?
want.
It's some kind of clothing or
No.
what? Or
No.
like some sort of apparel? Not apparel. Apparel's the wrong word. Like cosmetic.
This is going to blow your mind.
Yeah. Say it.
Burger King.
Dang, I feel like I've heard that now that you say it.
Burger King, be your way.
What's their current one?
I think be your way.
Is it
Oh,
have it your way? Is it?
No, Burger King.
I think it's have it your way.
Is it?
You rule.
Burger King.
Yeah, because they have the song.
At BK, have it your way. Yeah.
So
have
they
it
just-
your way. Yeah.
So what was the other one? Be your way.
Be your way.
Yeah, that was a good change.
So I type in Burger King slogan, and immediately what comes up is "You rule."
Mm-hmm.
The first marketing campaign for Burger King's $400 million comeback plan involves modernizing its classic tagline, "Have it your way." The fast food chain is switching to "You rule," which is described as emotional articulation that puts the customer at the forefront of every touch point.
They really should have just gone with our ideas we talked about on the podcast and saved themselves $400 million.
What was our ideas?
Remember we had the whole deal where they have like the dramatic commercial where it's like, hey, we're sorry we suck.
Oh, yeah.
But we're better now.
Yeah.
And then there's like 3 points that they were going to have of like how they improved. Like they cleaned up their stores. Their burger's way better now.
Yeah.
And something else.
We had Gordon Ramsay come in.
Yeah. We have a Whopper better than a Quarter Pounder.
Yeah.
Our stores are cleaner than Chick-fil-A and something else.
Wow, dude. That's wild. Wendy's. Guess what it is?
Ooh. Oh, I know. Quality is our recipe.
False.
What?
You know when it's real.
Search Wendy's slogan right now.
Okay.
Just do it.
That's what it says, dude.
That's what the article says.
It says, no, this is not the article. I'm just on, like, you know when it's real. Wendy's company slogan was introduced in 2010. In November 2010, a series of commercials aired featuring the company's namesake, Wendy Thomas, which marked the first time she had appeared in Wendy advertisements.
Interesting, because I searched quality is our recipe, and the first thing that pops up is Wendy's.
Well, I did right here, what is Wendy's slogan 2023, and it's "Where's the beef?"
That's a horrible slogan.
Beginning this weekend at the Daytona 500 and likely continuing through March Madness, February 17th, 2023. So it's
Wendy's
probably
has used
done
multiple
now,
slogans over the years. Quality's
What
our
was
recipe.
Wendy's
Where's the
old
beef?
slogan?
Fresh,
Where's the
never
beef?
frozen. Now that's better. Taste worth fighting for. You know when it's real. Get a taste of the real deal. Deliciously different. Always fresh. Always tasty. Eat fresh. Eat Wendy's. Whoa.
Whoa.
Eat fresh.
Isn't Eat Fresh
That's
Subway's?
Subway.
Subway, Eat Fresh. Yeah, it is. Okay, Jack in the Box. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. Have you?
No.
Okay, their slogan is, "We don't make it till you order it." That's a good slogan.
Okay.
What is Chick-fil-A's slogan?
I got no idea.
Eat more chicken.
Nice.
Informative, quick.
It's just quick. It's not demanding. Well, I guess it is. It's not.
It's very demanding.
It's not trying to dance around what they want from you. They're just saying it like it is.
Yeah. Do you know what Taco Bell's slogan is?
Live Mas.
Yeah. Do you know what their slogan was?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
No. Think outside the bun. They must have really been struggling.
Yeah.
Guys, I promise you it's good.
Think outside.
For a second, think outside the bun.
Because deep down, everyone wants McDonald's more than they want Taco Bell.
No.
That's what it comes down to.
Not a chance.
What's the next one on the...
Arby's. Oh, the next one on the list? We're
Yeah.
just going down food restaurant. We'll get back to that.
Okay. We have the meats.
The full thing is Arby's. We have.
Oh, I'm
meats.
sorry.
Do you remember what their old one was?
No idea.
It's Good Mood Food.
Never heard that in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know what Olive Garden is?
We're all family here.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. When
when you're here, you're family.
It says Olive Garden just announced that it's ditching its 15-year-old slogan, "When you're here, we're family," in favor of the simple "Go Olive Garden."
That's so much worse. That's so... Who is hired?
Who's doing this?
These marketing people they're hiring are just so bad. I mean,
Pizza
I guess
Hut.
maybe it works. Pizza Hut?
Yeah. You should know this one.
I don't know.
No one out pizzas the Hut,
Yep, I do know that one.
which is not true.
All I could think of was Little Caesars.
Oh.
Just pizza.
Ooh, Walmart?
What is
Yeah.
it? Save money, live better.
Yeah. You're good at this.
Thanks.
I would never get these. Amazon.
I don't know.
Work hard, have fun, make history.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Starbucks. This is fun.
Is that life is short, stay awake for it?
I think that's
Is that Caribou?
Caribou.
Okay.
It says the motto for Starbucks is to inspire the nature of and human.
That sounds more like a mission
To
statement.
inspire and nurture the human spirit. One person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time.
I don't know if they know what a slogan is.
It's his motto.
Oh.
I don't know if they have a slogan. Burger Rings.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. Hardee's. They have a good one.
Something smile related?
Kind of.
Okay.
Feed Your Happy.
I mean, I guess these work, right? They did the focus groups and whatever.
I guess they work. How about Chipotle?
I don't know.
Food with integrity.
I have heard that, I think.
Oh, this would be good. Golden Corral.
I don't know.
The only one for everyone. They're basically saying you can't decide. Come to Golden Corral.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. No.
It works. It's got like the kind of nice flow. They reuse the words. I like it.
Do you know Home Depot's?
Where doers get more done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good.
That's pretty good.
How about Papa John's?
I don't think I know.
Really?
I mean, and maybe I'll recognize it when you say it.
Better
pizza.
Ingredients.
Better pizza. Papa John's. I knew it.
Baba Yaga.
I've never heard that, actually.
Coca-Cola.
We're better than Pepsi.
No. Taste the feeling.
Taste the feeling. That's an old one. They did that with like I remember that from like the 2012 Olympics or something.
Wow.
Yeah. That's kind of a
FedEx.
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't say they have one.
It's
where now meets next.
Where now meets next. You gotta think too hard about that one.
Yeah. Disney.
I don't know.
The most magical place in the world.
Oh,
or place on Earth.
I was thinking I guess the company as the whole.
Company?
Yeah, not just the
That's just what it
theme
says.
park.
Together, let's drive.
What company is that?
Yeah. Switching it up on you.
You're like, whoa. I mean, it's a car company. It's got to be one that's not. It feels to me like it's not one that's marketing themselves as super high performance or anything. It's more of like we're a reliable, good family car. Is it Subaru? Toyota.
No.
All right. Tell me.
Chevy.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was like find new roads.
Gotcha. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, the last one on the list. We're back on the list.
Back to the list.
Is what was I doing here? You were guessing the company?
Yep.
Oh, Today tastes so good.
It sounds like a chocolate company.
It is not.
I don't know.
KFC.
I never would have guessed that.
I never
would have guessed that.
Well, you don't have to.
Yep.
There it is. We did it.
That was let me ask you this. What publication did that article come from?
I don't know. I just deleted it.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, I won't.
Yeah.
I won't criticize them on the podcast then.
Good. Well,
we
are running right about an hour.
Is that an episode?
Is that an episode? Should we call it an episode without a why do people do that?
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay.
I thought you were joking.
No, I was serious.
No.
I was like, we could.
Let's keep it going.
We could just say Merry Christmas.
Why do people say Merry?
No. Okay. Here is the why do people do that. This comes from a mother of one of our most loyal listeners. Tate. I didn't know Tate was a mother. That's shocking to me, actually. I know we said we didn't get into politics, I'm
but
not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to say. No, Tate has given us his mother's why do people do that. Okay. It's a screenshot of a text message that she sent her, and it says, podcast idea. Why do people say be careful after someone has had an accident? Mm-hmm. And he says, can you think of a specific example? I love this, Tate. I love this, by the way.
Give them something to go off of here.
That was genius that you asked her that. And she says, I tripped over a decorative plate.
Mm-hmm.
Tom says, be careful.
Yep. People do that. Why
do people do that?
Why do people do that?
Where did it start? Whose fault is it?
Let's find the history. Let's deep dive.
I just don't get it because it's like,
Because being careful is not going to help you now. If you could go back in time.
oh no, I chopped my hand off. Be careful with that knife.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Be careful.
That was helpful.
Don't get the other hand.
Awesome. Like, I just wish people wouldn't do that.
Because even if it's like, well, they're saying be careful so you don't get hurt worse. It's like, well, I think they know at this point to be careful
I think they
going
know
forward.
Maybe it starts with children.
Mm-hmm. So they're trying to like, that way in their head they associate, hey, I wasn't careful, I got hurt.
Right. They associate danger with being careful.
It's kind of just reinforcing the idea.
Right.
And then they're like, hey, let's just do this for everyone.
Let's just do it for everyone because everyone will eventually be parents and then they will have to eventually, well,
in theory, if we do this for everyone, then everyone will always be careful.
I was at work today and it was so cold today. Okay. It was so cold today. And, and I, like when it's cold out.
It was freezing today.
When it's cold out.
I wasn't even like, I was zoning out for a second, not listening to what you're saying.
Yeah. It was so cold today.
It was so cold.
And when it's cold, I frame houses. And when it's cold.
Only when it's cold.
No, all the time. But when it's cold, every little thing hurts so bad.
That's so true.
And I use my hands a lot. So like stuff slips, bumps my leg. Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Right. And so I dropped something and I think it hit my foot and I did not have good shoes on for the cold and it hurt so bad and I just went, ow. And my coworker walked past me. He goes, ow. And then he stepped on a nail. And he goes, I just stepped on a nail. I just stepped on a nail right after you said, ow. What the heck, man? It's like,
so then you tell him to be careful?
It wasn't, no. You
should have.
It made me think of it because I could have said that. But that is a thing that we do at our job is whenever we're like ripping bracing material off or something, there's nails in it. We always throw it and we're like, nails. Just yell the word nails all the time. So people are always aware there are nails on the ground. I've never stepped on a nail.
Nice.
Is that true? Maybe that's not true.
I don't know.
I've never fully impaled my foot with a nail.
Good.
Though. Yeah. Yeah. Which you'd think.
Be careful.
Thank you.
I'm telling you preemptively.
That's
so it's
preemptive.
It's not wrong. It's
We're
only bad
so
if you do it
good
after.
at this. That's how to do it.
Yeah.
That's how to do it. All right. Anyway, thank you for the why do people do that?
That was a good one.
Tate's mom. It was a good one.
That was a good one.
I like the ones that are simple, that we're just like, yeah, that's stupid that people do that. Discuss it briefly, and then we're like, all right, that's the podcast.
One last
I'm
cough.
sorry about the coughs, you guys. I hope nobody like turned it off because they're like, I can't listen to this guy coughing.
I don't know.
I feel like I've done a pretty good job.
If it's on audio, we already got the download, so I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Is that all these people are to you?
Yes.
Downloads?
Just numbers on a spreadsheet.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
No.
I'd love to look at that sometime.
I'd love that spreadsheet.
All right,
I
you
can
guys.
export a spreadsheet though.
Well, this has been the podcast.
Yep.
We are so happy that you tuned in. Have a very Merry Christmas next year because this one's over. But
have a good New Year.
Have a Happy New Year. Happy birthday to my fiance.
Yes.
Man, we love her. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.